Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0. With me today is Kevin Dupont. Well, Kev, the last time we saw the New York Jets come into Foxborough, it was, from our point of view, or at least the Patriots' point of view, ugly.
It was.
Do you have any reason to think that the fundamental reason why it was so ugly has changed?
Well, when you look at it from a defensive side standpoint, no, not really. I mean, first of all, we know they're leaking on defense themselves, right? And they don't have the big target yet. Say yet. They haven't come up with the Randy Moss answer to kind of stretch the field. So every game they go into, and this plays right into the Jets' hands, the field gets compressed. Right.
Well, the thing, the defense clearly was the big issue. There's no doubt about it. And I think from the minute that they've intercepted Brady early, he was spooked. He looked as confused and indecisive as we've seen him look since fill in the blank. Would you agree to that?
Oh, yeah, sure. And you know what? We've seen it again this year, right? You know, these moments where he doesn't look himself. But you're right, absolutely right. Uncharacteristic, unfair.
So do we now assume that Mr. Belichick and company have scoured that tape and have hopefully figured out something that they can do to counteract what the Jets were doing? And I know they don't have that stretch to field.
So what do you do? What do you counteract? I guess you suddenly develop a ground game?
Well, first, they have developed something of one, and the fact is that the Raiders ran on them bad, big time, 234 yards.
That's right.
All right, these guys ran very well against the Raiders last week. I mean, so that's part of the deal. Now, here, let me just flip it around. What worries me as much as the other side, okay? Mark Sanchez has played well against them, real well against them. Got Dustin Keller, they utilize him. But looking at the Jets, there are different receivers this year. Do you think that they're as formidable from what you've seen this year as they were last year in their own passing game?
Yeah, I do. I mean, and again, if I look at it through the Patriots prism here, what have they got to really stop that? Have they got anything big in the whole defensive arsenal that's going to pinch it down or dramatically change what we've seen here the first 3 weeks? I don't think so.
Because they got a big guy in Plaxico Burress, 6'5" now.
Right.
Holmes is still the #1 receiver. Keller, I mentioned that name because I think he kills the Jets. Overall, though, I do think that if you're going to look at it in terms of emotions, you're going to look at it in terms of readiness and sight. I still think I think they're going to find a way. Do you think they're going to find a way or not?
Well, I do. I get that sense anyway. I still trust enough in Belichick that I think he's going to get it done. But this year, and especially that Bills game, makes me worry.
All right. And the only thing I would say about this is that I wish one of these games, they play them again in 5 weeks, were at the end of the season. That would be fun. But they're going to play them on this coming Sunday and then on the 13th of November, and that'll be it. That's too bad, in my opinion.